welcome back to my channel. I just had to reset up my everything here before I started filming, like right before I was about ready to press record. My backdrop fell on my head. So I had to go and re-rinse my hair, and so it's nice and wet, and I had to go change because my shirt had all sorts of glass in it. I'm really upset because I loved this this picture frame. My in-laws gave it to us on our wedding day, and now there's a big hole up in the corner. You can't really see it, and I think I have a concussion now. So that's great. Well, let's go ahead and get this video started. I'm going to go ahead and do the video, or actually the makeup that I did about a week ago on my Instagram, where half of my face is normal and then the other half of my face is red and bloody. And the products that I'm going to be using today are foundation, a couple makeup palettes that I got off of Amazon, fake blood, wax, Mehron makeup wax, latex. I don't know the brand of latex because I do have it in a different container, as well as my foundation. And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do first is just prepare my skin by cleaning it and putting lotion on, and I'll be right back after I do that. Alright, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my primer called Collab. I believe it's made by a bunch of YouTubers. I am doing a voiceover today because I did record this clip like 6 times and none of them came out. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put powder on my face. I'm putting powder right where I'm planning to put the latex and the wax. I do put the latex on and forget to film it. And now I've got the wax in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and just mold it in my hand and make it like a cylinder, a long skinny snake type thing. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my face. I am going to do the top portion of this wax and lay it flat against my face, so I do just have to mold it a little bit. Now most of the time this wax is very easy to mold and doesn't take too much effort to mold, but I did look up some reviews on this wax and I did find out that I got kind of a dud shipment of it, so it doesn't mold very well for me and it doesn't stick to my skin very well for me, but that's okay. I don't have much of it left, so I'll just order a new one soon. Now that I have the wax basically applied to my face, I'm just going to go through and make sure it's laying as good as I can get it to lay and cover some of those holes I'm seeing in the mirror. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation and apply my foundation to the top half of my face. I'm just taking a look to see where it's not laying properly, see if I can adjust that, and then I just scratch myself so hard with my nail. Alright, now I've got the foundation basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Shape Tape. Am I? No, I'm not. Yeah, Shape Tape. And I'm gonna apply my Shape Tape under my eyes, down a little bit of my nose that's still visible, and on my forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Beauty Blender and blend it in. Now that I finished blending, I'm going to go ahead and put some powder on my face. I'm mainly packing in this powder right where I put the Shape Tape concealer, and then I'm just going to lightly put it over the rest of my face as well. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because I'm horrible at doing my eyebrows, and I know they're not my color. I am too lazy to go into the other room and grab the correct eyebrow pencil. But these are the two palettes that I got off of Amazon that I'll be using today. One is a little bit more neutral, and the other one's got neutral and bright colors in it. I'll be using these for my eyes, mainly the brighter color palette. I decided to go with my base color being a little bit of a taupish color. You can't see it at all on my skin, which is perfectly fine. It's just to help build up some product. After that, I'm going to go in with a very light purple, more like a pink, you would say, and I am just doing this right above the crease to start building my purple on top of. This does take a little while to build up. It does take multiple coats. It is a little bit cheaper of a product, but I actually really love this. And I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff. Alright, after that, I am going to go in with a pepper. I'm going to go in with a darker purple. Pepper! And this is going directly in my crease area. I know it's not looking very pretty. Trust me, it's going to look a little bit better later down the video. I'm just going to go ahead and build up that corner as dark as possible, and now I'm going to go with a very dark purple and add that straight into my corner and onto my lid a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through with a bigger, fluffier brush with that pink again and going over the top of the two layers of purple and pink. And then I'll do the same with the next two layers with the purple and dark purple to try to see if I can blend that out a little bit better. I already went through and cut my crease with some concealer. Right now I went through and added some more of that purple, dark purple into the corner of my eye with a little bit stiffer of a brush. After that, I am going to add a very dark green, blending the purple and the green together before it hits that crease. After I apply that green, I'm going to go ahead and take a new brush with light green blue, more like a teal color, very light teal, into that corner of my eye. Now I'll be applying a little bit darker of a teal color. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that green and that light teal together with that darker teal. Now, normally on the bottom lash line, I take the colors that I used in the top portion, but this time I'm going to take a gold. It just got a little bit in my eyeball, don't worry about that look. I'm going to take a gold underneath my eye and blend it into the blue. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the Shape Tape and apply it to the back of my hand and take a more dense of a brush. I like to have a very clean cut line on the outside of my eye. So I'm just going to go and clean up any stray away eyeshadow flakes that came across my eye. Now I'm going going to take my beauty blender and blend out that Shape Tape. Again, I was really lazy to go into the other room and grab the mascara I like, so I'm going to use this mascara instead, which is just as fine, it's just not nearly as plump as my other one. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Halloween makeup and apply the red portion all over my face. And then I'm going to decide I don't like the red on my face. Yeah, don't like it. So now I'm going to apply the black on my face first, and then the red. This black doesn't have to be perfectly laid across your face. It can be messy, and it doesn't need to be all one solid color of black because we are going to add that red on top of it. Alright, and now that I have that black laid on my face, I'm just going to take a tissue and dab it on my face to kind of break up that black a little bit to lay the red on top of. Oh, shit, I locked the door.
Who's a witness? Montana State Trooper.
No, because I'm stuck. Hold on.
So his inside spilled out.
Oh. Where is that? Alright, and now I'm just applying that red on my face. It is going to be darker up top because I did leave more of that black paint up top. If you want it to be bright red, you can either lay down a layer of white first or just go on top with that red. You can also just mix the red with a little bit of black to darken that up. Again, the same thing with the white to make it a little bit brighter. After blending out the red as much as you would like, we're going to go ahead and move on to the cut. And we're going to make it look more bruised and torn apart and help blend in that wax strip just a little bit better. I'm mainly going to be using browns to do this, as well as black. Once you get that as dark as you like, you can also go through with some red eyeshadow right on the edge of that to give it that more torn apart blood look. I'm just going to quickly here blow dry my hair sitting down because I don't feel like going to the bathroom. It's a lot of laziness in my life. Alright, my hair is blow dried. And this is the final product. I did add a little bit of that red eyeshadow around. Don't mind me, I'm adjusting my septum. And I think it turned out pretty good. It's not exactly like the one I did on Instagram, but it still turned out not too shabby. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you. Bye.